As wallets move toward offering both crypto assets and tokenized real world assets in a single interface, users increasingly interact with outcomes rather than individual protocols. Given Carbon's intent based design, do you view this trend as reinforcing the original thesis behind Carbon, or as an opportunity for intent based systems to support a wider set of execution patterns over time?
I think it does reinforce the thesis, the motivation behind Carbon's design. And it is an astute observation that whoever posed this question is making. I agree. Users don't really care about specific protocols they interact with, only the objective that they have and the thing they want to achieve. I think what's changing very rapidly is the interfaces that users are interacting with to achieve the majority of on-chain transactions representing user-specific ambitions is largely going to be governed by the emerging AI paradigm. I have this hunch that by this time next year, a huge amount of activity on chain, maybe all of it or close to all of it, will be performed by AI agents acting on a user's behalf according to the instructions the user provided it. We're already seeing things like OpenClaw, where this repository of skills that you can impart to AI agents is really taking off. I heard just today that the number of commits to that repo is higher in volume than Linux commits, which is amazing for an open source project. I think that kind of agent-based interaction where we're not even assuming anymore that users are navigating to a front end and inspecting a protocol before using it, but rather they have communicated to an agent that represents them what it is that they want to achieve. And then the agent has to try and figure out which protocols it's going to interact with to best accomplish a certain goal. I think Carbon is going to fit really, really well into that specific paradigm. Not only is it reinforcing the original thesis behind Carbon, but I am taking a very broad, very stern position that this is something we actually need to lean into, not just Bancor specifically, but as an industry. This idea that agents will be the predominant users of blockchains in the very near future, specifically for the reason that this user has written into their question. I don't think DeFi protocols, their branding or community are as important as the thing that it allows a person to do in that vein. I'd say Carbon is already very well positioned to make use of that kind of pragmatism. We will go to significant effort to make sure that we lean as hard into that emerging paradigm as we can.